Man. Now, this is very complicated.
What's up, Hog Life gang, man? It's your boy Muggs, man, back with another Tom Macdonald reaction, man. We finally at this house. Another highly requested song outside of Tom versus Hollow Time. That's probably my favorite video of all time right now. Yeah, this house, outside of greatest rapper ever, best rapper ever, this was the most highly requested video right here. Definitely give a shout out to everybody who subscribed and hit that like button, man. Shout out to Hog Life gang. You guys have really pushed the channel up to heights I never thought it was imaginable. And so I give my love and I show my love back to you guys, and hit you all up with the requests y'all need. So hey, let's get it.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away.
Yeah, that's the way it is in America, Tom. People always misinterpret good intentions, man, because they just want to say what they want to say. They want to get their point across. It's just the way it is, man. Sorry you had to experience that.
There's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take. Then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this.
I'd rather crash a car and never touch the brakes. Woo-hoo. Wow.
Tongue as long as I'm awake and they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this in-house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back.
Wait, I didn't catch none of that, bro. That dude, this is a different speed than I'm used to. I'm used to him going rapping fast, but I ain't used to him going this fast.
But they get mad and lose composure. I built this in-house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure.
They the kind of people that be dying for exposure.
The kind of people that get mad and lose composure.
The
kind of people that are never going forward. They're the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Song on race. They all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out. They didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house. I'll get my dad a car. I'll make my sister rich. She'll never work again. And this hater.
Let's get it, man. Y'all hear what he said? Did y'all hear what he said right here? He was talking about people who in the same breath trash him but preach equality, people who don't understand his bars, people who say he can't rap. You know what I'm saying? He's showing them, you know what I'm saying, it's not necessarily I don't know. He's showing them that he don't apologize for what he did, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't hear my apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality.
They screaming at the top of the lungs, screaming at the top of the lungs. He the scum of the earth, but he try to preach about equality, bro. That resonate with me, bro. That's the one I really don't understand.
Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out. They didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame.
They saying trying to build me out. I wasn't. Trying to say I wasn't built for fame.
Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house. I'll get my dad a car. I'll make my sister rich. She'll never work again. And
Let's go.
It's so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views.
Hey, I'm humble with it, bro. I'm humble with it, bro. Your community is building my channel right now. Hey, I'm humble with it. I'm here for it, man. Cause you know he could, you know what I'm saying, he could be a real a-hole and you know copyright strike all the reaction videos, but he understands that helps him with all the views. You know what I'm saying? He's in with all of reaction videos, inviting new audiences to his music. You know what I'm saying? For an independent artist, you need all the exposure that you need. I just love this part.
They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house. I'll get my dad a car. I'll make my sister rich. She'll never work again.
Let's go.
It's so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse.
He say it's so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. I mean, think about what he's been through in his life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing for these comments and hate comments and stuff that he's getting. And like, it ain't really nothing for him to, you know what I'm saying, based off what he's been through.
Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I
He said, y'all keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep blowing the trigger.
keep doing me. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this.
He not even worried. He not even worried about y'all, man. He not even worried about y'all, man. Look at his success.
Making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface.
He on a whole different rhyme, not even a rhyme pattern, just a different flow pattern right now. So he's shifting the paces. He's talking and then he just rapping.
I built this house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah. Back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller.
Ooh, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. I like the way he rhymed that, but it's also just the delivery. And I spoke about his delivery in Best Rapper Ever. It's enough to, if you can have multi-syllables, you be great at syllables, but if you ain't got no delivery or no enunciation to be able to deliver those words, you're not gonna get it.
A calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for
the calm sea don't make a still sailor. Well, that made me think about Lieutenant Dan for some reason.
Stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate and it will hurt.
Old and gray. Look at old and gray post. What is it? Old and gray.
Thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all. And the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls.
He said he used a broken arm to punch the wall and he
the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls.
No matter what they say, it took balls.
I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the
lumber
and pounded the stakes, and
surveyed the lumber and pounded the paste.
I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood.
I buttered the bones of people who hated. See, I'm mumbling now.
I did it, left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location.
I surveyed the land and found a location.
I loaded the lumber and pounded the stakes.
He said, I loaded the lumber and pounded the stakes in.
And I blended the bones of the people who hated.
I blended the bones of people who hated.
With blood and cement, and I poured the foundation.
I poured the cement. Something's in foundation. I got it.
And I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then
I built the frame with all my guilt and shame.
I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution.
He's literally talking about building a house. He's saying that he built his own house.
No cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no P.
Now, you notice how the lightning and his silhouette are kind of on the same beat, are kind of on beat, but it's giving this instance of like life and pulsating. I like the way Nova, like, she's a genius, man. I got to give a shout out to her.
Label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money.
Now look, now you hear how the beat is, like do 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 do, and then you see the silhouette, and then you see the lightning in the back. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly the imagery means, but I'm not gonna dwell on it right now. I'll probably say it in the comments when I figure it out. Let me know in the comments what you think this whole part means to you.
Money to make up my budget with, no groceries.
Now look, like when he said dun 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 dun, I notice how the change in the background goes.
There's no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man,
just fans. Hog life. Let's go.
We built this house when my days end and it's vacant and they bury.
My days end and it's vacant. Let's go.
Man, we built this house when my days end and it's vacant and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gonna break in with a
my biggest fans gonna break in.
They'll Satan try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with, and they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge and they'll shoot at the men on the roof.
Hold up. Like, dude, hold up. No cap, I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna tell you why. I get so giddy, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's not fake. I love multis in a fast paced flow. That's kind of like what makes my hair stand up. You know what I'm saying? I love like, but when you add syllables and delivery into that, man, it gets
with a Ouija board and a box of chocolate, and they bury me with that. Man, we built this house when my days end and it's vacant. And they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gonna break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk. Draw a pentagram, hail Satan.
Ouija board, pentagram, hail.
My biggest fans gonna break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk. Draw a pentagram, hail Satan. Try to bring me back from that wooden box. Y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then I'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards and the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip.
Dude, how? Wait a minute. How do you show this skill, tell a linear story, and make a whole verse as a metaphor? He's literally addressing people using the metaphor of building a house.
Then I'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did.
Now he's saying he got people on. He's saying I'm gonna sit on the roof of that house and shoot the people coming over the ridge, trying to hate on him.
Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards and the bridge.
He's saying I'm putting sensors in security. He building it now. He's at first. Now remember, at first he built the foundation. Then he talked about building a foundation. Now he's talking about adding security to the house.
So they know
when from the time he started talking about shooting people on the roof that's coming over the ridge, that's security.
They're coming to empty the clip, then they'll cut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. And they'll stand there and look at this that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat.
Bro. Could he have done that in one whole breath?
That leads to the crib and put the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge.
I want to know if he could do this in one whole.
Then I'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards and the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll cut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and
Hey, it's funny because his silhouette kind of looks like an Indian, but I ain't.
Attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs and then plant it in.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we talked about like him having such a vivid imagination and being able to build his songs with words and stuff like that and having imagery. You know what I'm saying? So when you see me kind of doing this and I'm like looking, I'm actually trying to build that picture that he's saying. I can definitely see what he's talking about. And that's so important with building a song. And I know how a lot of you guys enjoy this song. It's one of your favorite songs, but I want you to appreciate the picture. I wish there was an artist out there that could speed draw, maybe like a speed draw of everything he's talking about.
Bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. And I'll stand there and look at this that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood, sweat, and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we use imagine we do because of the twigs and then plant.
It's funny because he'll have like these 8 to 12 bars rhyme schemes. He'll have these 8 to 12 bar rhyme schemes, and then I notice sometimes he kind of changes the beat just to change the pace. So what really keeps your attention, like when watching Tom, is really just, man, how is he gonna how he gonna change the pace in this song? He start the song off slow, then he go fast, then he goes slow, then he goes like a meteor speed, and then he raps super fast. Versatility. If this song was in a mumble rap flow, I probably would have cut it off maybe halfway through. You know what I'm saying? I like how, you know what I'm saying, as artists and rappers, we got to show the depths of our skill level. You know what I'm saying? People appreciate skill. There's a reason why Michael Jordan is the greatest right now. In this time, in the last 40 to 50 years, Michael Jordan is the greatest because we watched him be great. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to appreciate appreciate Tom's music, appreciate Tom's videos, appreciate Evan's mixing, appreciate Nova's video production, because we sitting up here, we watching true artistry at work. Appreciate Tom's lyrics, man. That's what I'm here for. Anytime I do a reaction to somebody, I wanna bring appreciation to that artist and their skill level and all the hard work that they put into it.
Didn't mud till it stands in the wind, and I'll stand there and look at this that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we use blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag.
Oh, so that's what he was talking about before, when he was talking about putting the skin and needles and pins and standing them up in the wind and looking at what we did. He was saying he was using the enemies. That's cold.
This house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit, our haters.
He said, we built this house, we built these traps, we built these flames.
Gasoline they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job.
I think somebody commented that very, very bar right there on one of the videos. You don't know the engine by the paint job. I got an Oldsmobile with a great engine, but look like trash on the outside.
One will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Gravestone
trying to judge your engine by your paint job.
Death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got them way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we up bleed red, man.
What do you guys think about that? Don't be too hard on ourselves. Remember that we bleed red.
Avoid the pills when we're depressed.
Avoid the pills when we're depressed. You know what I'm saying? People just want to drown out and not really confront what they're going through.
Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we up bleed red, man. You never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed, so seize the
heaven's open when the bars are closed. Nice one.
Moment, don't leave it hoping you'll breathe tomorrow. You could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made a fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. In front of me.
Yeah, he does. You know what I'm saying? I noticed a lot of y'all saying that he believes in a higher power. I think he does too.
Don't leave it hoping you'll breathe tomorrow. You could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made a fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate. Please celebrate. Please celebrate.
That's cold. I like that. Thing at the end. I wanna clap it up for the video production, Tom's words. We're literally, a lot of people name a song This House and it'd be nothing about a house. For the simple fact that he's able to be so bar heavy, spit punchlines. In actuality, he's building a house on everything that he's saying. First verse, building a foundation. Second verse, building up security. Third verse, ammo, shooting the enemies. That was a bar. You know, I rhyme, you know, don't play it to hate the game, bars. But, you know what I'm saying? Like this song right here, yeah, this is the definite better response than I would probably put together myself. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to sometimes remind these people, especially if they haven't been around, especially if they just watched Whiteboy and just thought these things about. He gotta remind these people who he is and what he built. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing to do this. It ain't nothing to do this, but let me tell you who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that that kind of grows repetitively in the songs. He has to always address the haters and make people understand who he is. And sometimes you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Play defense. Sometimes the best defense is the best offense, man. And I catch y'all later, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Hey, we can do this all night. You know what I'm saying? Let's hit that 5K. I'll holler at y'all later. Hog Life family, Mug Tech, we in that thing. Peace.